Jake always thought of his sister, Emily, as the queen of style. She had a knack for fashion, always carrying herself with elegance. Her vanity table was a treasure chest of makeup, perfumes, and accessories, but Jake, a 21-year-old college student, had never thought much of it. That is, until the day he stumbled upon her fiery red lipstick. It was an ordinary Saturday. Jake was home alone, studying, when he heard a loud crash from Emily's room. Curiosity got the better of him, and he ventured in to investigate. A gust of wind had knocked over her open window, sending her carefully arranged vanity into disarray. Lipsticks rolled across the floor, and the polished mirror wobbled precariously on its stand. Jake hurried to tidy up before Emily came back. As he picked up the various items, his fingers paused over a shimmering tube of red lipstick. Its metallic sheen caught the sunlight, and for reasons he couldn't explain, he uncapped it. The color was bold, daring, and completely unlike anything Jake ever considered wearing. But something about it whispered to him, calling out a curiosity he never knew he had. "What's the harm in trying?" he muttered to himself. He hesitated in front of the mirror, then slowly applied the lipstick. The smooth glide across his lips felt oddly satisfying. He smiled, admiring the rich crimson hue. His reflection looked different. Not just because of the lipstick, but because for the first time, Jake felt a part of himself he hadn't acknowledged before. Before he could wipe it off, a strange warmth spread through his body. His hands trembled as he placed the lipstick back on the vanity. His reflection began to shimmer, like a heat wave rising off pavement. What's happening?" Jake stammered, gripping the edge of the table for support. His broad shoulders softened, narrowing into delicate slopes. His muscular frame reshaped itself, his waist pulling inward while his hips expanded into gentle curves. His short brown hair lengthened, cascading past his shoulders in silky waves. His jawline softened, and his Adam's apple disappeared. Jake, or was it now Jessica, watched, transfixed, as her reflection completed its transformation. Her hands were slender, her nails naturally manicured. Her features were strikingly feminine, with a symmetry that looked almost ethereal. What am I?" she whispered, her voice soft and melodic. A laugh echoed behind her. Jessica spun around to see Emily standing in the doorway, her arms crossed and a smirk on her face. "I see you found the lipstick," Emily said, stepping into the room. "You knew this would happen?" Jessica demanded, her cheeks flushing. Emily shrugged, though there was a twinkle in her eye. "It's not just any lipstick. It's a family heirloom, enchanted, passed down to women in our family. I wasn't sure it would work on you, but I guess the magic knew better." "Magic?" Jessica's mind raced. "Why would you keep this a secret?" Emily walked over, placing a gentle hand on Jessica's shoulder. "Because it's not something you force on someone. It reveals the truth about who they are. And clearly Jake wasn't the full story." Jessica looked back at the mirror, a mixture of confusion and awe swirling inside her. "So, this is who I am now?" Emily nodded. "Only if you want it to be. The magic gives you a choice. You can embrace this, or it'll wear off by sunrise." Jessica sat on the edge of the bed, her thoughts spinning. For the first time, she felt a strange sense of completeness, as if the pieces of a lifelong puzzle had finally clicked into place. I think I want to stay like this," she said, her voice steady. Emily smiled warmly. "Then welcome to the family, Jessica." As they hugged, Jessica felt a new sense of belonging, one she never imagined possible. All it took was a little courage, a little magic, and of course, a sister's lipstick.